That's not food and wine. That's food, wine, and place, and that can be really quite special. Question 2, and this is a question from Maya. So thank you, Maya. And the question is, what local dishes or ingredients pair well with Chapel Down wines? Another great question, because when we're often looking at wine and food, you often look at what are the foods of the region and how how have they evolved with the wines. That's something naturally you do when you're looking particularly to older world wine regions. One thing that I think about with food and wine is always about balance. So our wines are light, delicate, crisp, and fresh. And so when thinking about pairings, think about that. So for me, light, delicate, crisp, fresh, it's making me think of seafood already. So fish, seafood. So a classic pairing is our Brut non-vintage with fish and chips. Really great Friday night combination. But if you want to elevate it slightly, then go further into seafood. Think shellfish platters, or even very simply, oysters. I love oysters, not for everyone, but I love oysters. And there's nothing quite like sitting on Whitstable Beach in Kent with the oyster shells around you, as they are on Whitstable Beach, with a glass of Blanc de Blanc from Kitts Coty, grown on chalk, just a few miles away, effectively. The smell of the sea coming in, the sun setting as it does in front of you, and a plate of native Whitstable oysters that have come from the sea in front of you. And that's not food and wine. That's food, wine, and place, and that can be really quite special. So that's the pinnacle. But Friday night, fish and chips, you can't beat it.